Hey guys, and welcome to the Working Money Channel. In the midst of the heat of crypto summer, we are seeing the crypto market pretty much just move sideways at this point. After we had seen Bitcoin reach 14,000, we saw a steep correction dipping back down to the $9,000 mark approximately, and now we are just hovering, guys. The market isn't doing anything terribly interesting right now. No sharp moves up, no sharp moves down. We are just seeing sideways momentum, and I think that this is going to be what we see for a little while until we break out one way or the other. Okay, we could break out to the upside, we could break out to the downside. I don't think the downside is likely. I think the upside is more likely just because we have seen months and months and months of a bearish market. And it looks as though, this is Bitcoin on the daily, by the way, it looks as though we are just in a bit of a healthy correction. Now, if this were the stock market and we saw a correction like this, it probably wouldn't be good news, but this is the crypto space, and we know the market moves to the beat of Bitcoin, so all eyes are on Bitcoin. XRP, not really doing too much, trading at about 31.5 cents right now. Not a lot even going on in terms of news. We just got the Q2 report out. I think this video is going to be a shorter video today. So we got some news here. Ripple reveals massive growth of XRP-Powered XRapid as transactions soar. So, from the Q2 report, I did link it in a video a couple of days ago. According to the Q2 report, the number of XRapid transactions increased by 170%, which I did already report on. And the company had a 30% increase in the number of live XRapid partners in the second quarter. So progress is being made in the space. This article here from Ripple Coin News, Ripple Q2 reports revealed XRP is listed on over 130 crypto exchanges worldwide. It would be fun to know the numbers of how many exchanges XRP was listed on back in Q2 of 2018 or even 2017, just to kind of see the growth, the adoption. I'd love to see those statistics. I'd love to see Ripple and XRP ecosystem growth over the years and see line graphs and bar graphs to that effect. I don't know if they're out there. I don't know if Ripple has released that information. Heck, they may not even know that information, because they are not the only ones in charge of growing this ecosystem. Exchanges around the world will partner with them, will agree to list XRP as base pairs. We heard a lot of that happening at the end of 2018 and early 2019. So many more exchanges listing XRP. A lot of things I think are gearing up for a big explosion pretty soon. The summer is never really the most exciting time for cryptocurrencies. I think we'll get a lot more information and a lot more movement in the fall, Q4. This here on Twitter from SBI VC Trade. So it translates to Notice of Implementation of System Maintenance in preparation for starting the new service provision July 31st. Wednesday from 6 a.m. to 18 hours. The above schedule is planned, but may be extended or shortened. So SBI VC Trade, are they launching on the 31st? It looks as if they are. And I know a lot of you guys are really excited about that. Will we see the volume rise? Well, we'll find out on the 31st, won't we? We got another tweet here from XRP Crypto Wolf. That's at XRP Crypto Wolf on Twitter. Ripple's Brad Garlinghouse is concerned about regulations for the cryptocurrency industry that could result from Facebook's Libra stablecoin. It's important to me that when regulators start asking questions that they don't lump us all into one big bucket. So this from the Fortune website. I'm going to read this article for you guys here. Brad Garlinghouse, Chief Executive Officer of cryptocurrency company Ripple, says he's worried Facebook's plans to enter the arena with its Libra digital coin will provoke harsher regulation of the entire sector. You just want to make sure that you don't get caught in the crossfire, Garlinghouse said in an interview with Fortune in London on Thursday. It is important to me that when regulators start asking questions that they don't lump us all into one big bucket. And that's a very good point, especially for a company like Ripple. You wouldn't want to be lumped in with Bitcoin and privacy coins. And as far as Facebook goes, you don't want to be lumped in with them either. Rogues in the cryptocurrency industry leave a bad taste in the mouths of government legislators and big banks who tend to be very, very conservative with their business decisions. Garlinghouse said that he was alarmed when U.S. President Donald Trump took to Twitter on July 11th, and we all know the Donald Trump tweet. Brad says, "It's like you saying, I'm not a fan of the internet companies. There are lots of different types of internet companies." So he's likening it to Donald Trump saying, Cryptocurrencies are bad. Bitcoin is bad. It was created out of thin air, but of course, we cannot lump all cryptocurrencies together. Some were created for different purposes than others. XRP was specifically created to do something really, really well and really, really fast and really, really efficiently, affordably, ticking all those boxes. So I don't think Brad has too much to be worried about. Obviously, he's got, this is just a public statement that he's mentioning here. He's got it in the bag, right? His company is partnered with over 200 banks worldwide. He's got the IMF, the World Bank, the US government on board, as well as many other governments around the globe. Everybody will be using Ripple technology very, very soon. And I think that this is just a public statement, essentially to get the masses to understand where he stands on this topic, and that cryptocurrencies are not all created equally. So he does say down here in this article, though, that it was a massive call to action for the banks, because when Libra was announced, a bunch of banks did jump on board with Ripple. He says the banks realized that if Facebook is going to be a competitor in this space, they can't depend on a technology like SWIFT to compete in the marketplace. SWIFT is an electronic messaging network that banks have used since 1977 to settle international money transfers. So exactly what has happened is happening right now. Facebook was the one that made the banks jump on board to Ripple technology. I know I've covered this in other videos. It was my opinion at that time, but now Brad Garlinghouse is specifically saying this. So really, really interesting to see that. And guys, don't get upset. The cryptocurrency market is, as a whole, trading sideways. But Bitcoin, also trading under 10,000 right now. We'll put Bitcoin back on the hourly. Right, we've seen ups and downs, trading within this vacillating channel here. Demand has not been broken, nor has supply. So trading sideways for a little bit. And the reason I say that is because there have been some disillusioned people in the space. This from Matt at SpeedSpirit42 on Twitter. He writes, I gave up. I bought my XRP at market price. I think he probably means sold at market price. And I am never going back. Biggest SHIT coin I ever seen. Thanks for all the hopium. Wish you all well. I put my money into Ren and Link. You know what, Matt? That's your decision. Everybody does things for different reasons, and it is your money, so you can do what you want with it. At Cryptopolis_X on Twitter responds, correct me if I'm wrong. Number 1, you're tired of waiting. Number 2, you're worried regarding losing money. Number 3, you hate the coin because of number 1. Number 4, you have one bag and have to decide on keeping or selling it and buying something else. So when the next coin you buy doesn't move, do you rinse and repeat? A little cheeky, but he's got a point here. So Matt replies, I sold because of all the news that had come out over the last 3 months, and the price just keeps falling. BTC has managed to hoist up many coins in its wake from 3,500, but not XRP. Why? Supply greater than demand? TPTB, they don't care about CT. So there are a lot of theories about this. We all know XRP does move last and fast, and it has in the past. But you guys decide where you want to put your money. I know for me, I am interested in projects with a real focus, a real goal. I want to make money over the long term and the short term, and I think XRP can succeed at both. Hodl strong, people. It's the summer. Don't get discouraged by this sideways crypto market, but I want to hear what you guys think. Please subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Like the video if you like the content I'm providing. I always love hearing your comments. See you in the next one, guys.